likes tradition, especially my dad. So we decided we'd have a little bit of a ceremony to make it official for Noah. So we're going to have him march in. He wouldn't wear a gown, but he does have a cap, so he thinks it's a little weird, but I said it's pretty cool.
Deal with it.
Yeah. No, it's Captain America.
Oh, okay.
Right in the middle.
Bravo.
The castle's on the wrong side.
There we go.
Okay, so
Contain yourself.
John might have to read this. All right, so we blinked and here we are. When you have little children, you are often told to enjoy the time because the days are long but the years fly by. And in those moments of chaos surrounding you, when all you hear is mommy, it hardly seems possible. But unfortunately it is so true. As I've been putting together a slideshow of Noah growing up, I would preview it, and each time I would end up in tears. The kids would say, "Not again, you've watched it 5 times already." but each time, the reality of it all struck me. As someone recently told me, you are so used to doing everything for your kids, and then they get to an age where you just have to step back and watch and see what they are going to do. It's hard. Parenting is hard. And thankfully, we have a God who cares and gives us strength for each moment. So I'm going to tell you a little about our homeschool journey. We knew quite a few homeschool families, but our thoughts first turned to homeschooling when we visited my cousin Jody's family. She was homeschooling her 3 boys out in Virginia. She showed me all of her books that she had in her library and how they read together, and we easily conversed with her 8-year-old about nutrition and the dangers of high fructose corn syrup. And that was right up my alley. As time grew closer, we decided that we would homeschool, and Jody encouraged us and gave me many books to read and answered any question that I had. Those early years were fun times of learning. Everyone has a different approach, but from the beginning, we knew that we didn't want to bring school into our home by sitting down with textbooks and workbooks and me lecturing. That wasn't for us. Instead, our goal was character training and teaching the children to love to learn and to learn by doing and to learn by reading. Lots and lots of books. It has been a challenge at times finding what works for each child. We have been part of various co-ops, we've made mistakes, and we've learned from them. Now I'm going to tell you a little bit about Noah. All right. He is our firstborn, our test subject in all things parenting and schooling. Sorry, Noah. Noah has always been our planner and our leader of our gang and is quite intense in certain areas. I remember when he was turning 8 and he planned his birthday party. He had a specific menu he wanted: chicken kebabs, a certain pasta salad, and corn on the cob, which I only remember because I saw the picture. He was so excited about our new landscaping and how nice it looked that he set up a seating area there as a backdrop for himself as he opened his presents. Today he still enjoys planning get-togethers with friends, although not quite as thought out. Noah has typically also been the one to decide what they were going to play that day, often dressing up and acting out historical events, and there were a lot of battles. He had his dad help him build a tree fort for the club he named the Alamo Club, right back there. And because Davy Crockett was their world in those days, he led expeditions across the road to build hideouts in the woods, and those were times learning by playing. And I miss those days. Okay. I keep asking, who will take...
I can.
Maybe I can do
Where
it.
am I?
Okay. I keep asking who will take on leading the younger set. And from time to time, Noah will teach the younger kids how to use their imagination like he used to. With things like filling an old garden frame with dirt and making it into a battlefield for army men, which he calls the ultimate toy. And for as long as I can remember, Noah counts all of us wherever we go to make sure no one is missing, whether it be on an outing or just in the van. My dad used to say he was going to have an ulcer early in life with how intense he was about that. A lot has changed over the years, and we've watched Noah grow into a man. It isn't always easy, this process of letting go, but I know it's a good thing. And I'm so proud of you, and look forward to watching you take off and see what God has in store for you.
My part now? Okay. So Noah, this is your diploma from Walking in Truth Academy. You are our first graduate.
We named this years ago.
Yes.
When we were applying for a membership to something, we had to fill out what your school was, so we called it Wit Academy, because I said,
Yeah.
are you going to say that?
Oh, no,
Oh.
go ahead.
Because I said walking in truth, but I needed to keep my wits about me.
Exactly. So Noah, we, your mother and I, present you with this diploma, graduation, from Wit Academy. So here you go. So what's next?
The valedictorian.
Did I say?
usually
Yeah, do you have anything?
Speech!
I think you got a flip this now.
Speech!
He already flipped it.
Oh,
Okay. Well, I'd like to thank you all for coming today to help me celebrate my graduation. I'd like to thank Google and Wikipedia. They've been very helpful in answering my questions. I'd also like to thank my legs for always supporting me, and my arms for always being by my side. And then, count these fingers, yes. And then I'd also like to thank Little Debbie's. They make those wonderful little snack bites. Really help me through those long nights of studying. Yeah. I'd like to thank my parents for helping me along my homeschooling journey and teaching me the things that I couldn't learn in the classroom. I couldn't have done it without them. So.
yep.
I will watch your slideshow.
You're from Leo.